It's a really cool part of this season is that one of the villains is we come back to a werewolf hunter, because the first season was basically the only time the villain was a werewolf hunter, and I guess Peter as the alpha. So yeah, we'll see. Scott has bit somebody, but we don't know if he's dead or a werewolf yet. So if he becomes a werewolf, she will probably come after him.
We know that after a werewolf bite, a person either transforms into a werewolf or they die. So Dylan, what do you think it's going to be for Liam?
Well, I know it's going to happen, but I just can't say.
Yeah, you can give a little hint.
I could die, or I could be a werewolf.
Which is worse?
I could die. Which is worse? Probably, I mean, dying's worse. Dying's terrible. But also being
You're
a
not
werewolf.
going to give me anything, are you?
No, being a werewolf's terrible too, because you're all hairy all the time.
Yeah, well, speaking of new characters, there's Liam, star lacrosse player. Now, Dylan, in real life, are you actually that good at lacrosse? Or is that just sort of TV magic?
Oh, no, that's just...
Don't lie, homie.
That's, I'm the best lacrosse player in the world.
Attaboy.
Right?
That's what I'm talking about.
Olympian. I can see it.
Dylan, are you athletic? Have you ever played lacrosse before? Did you do any research for the role?
I am athletic. I have never played lacrosse, but I'm really open to picking up things. So, I mean, I picked it up. I'm not the best.
But you
I'm not the best.
certainly-
I'm not the best.
You lied to me.
Yeah. I'm an actor. I'm an actor, though.
Nice to meet you. No.
Jake, what about you? Do you?
I don't play lacrosse. I have a little bit. I used to play travel baseball before I got into music. But no, not the best lacrosse player.
I see you as a baseball player.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
You look like a baseball player. Were you a pitcher?
Yeah, I was.
It's awesome, dude.
There you go.
All right, well, during this episode, there's also a lot of new characters, Sean being one of them, who says he is something called a Wendigo. What is a Wendigo?
It's kind of like a zombie, kind of. They crave blood and human flesh.
Like cannibals.
Like he's a cannibal. That's what he is.
Cannibal?
There you go. That's perfect. He's a supernatural cannibal. Yeah. What?
Wow.
I'm not one.
I don't know how I feel about him. Jake, how do you feel about him?
I mean, if you're trying to eat my friends, then we can't be friends.
That's what I'm talking about right there,
I always
buddy.
got your back. Always.
And I got your finger.
Yeah, I mean, he was crazy. He's got some pointy teeth. But, I mean, if you're messing with my friends, I do feel bad for him, though. That,
Right, I mean,
his
he
whole
lost his
died.
family,
Yeah.
but you eat people, dude.
Yeah.
All right, so we also met another creepy villain called the Mute, which I think he's
Right there.
that guy right there. Cole, how does he rank among all of the Teen Wolf baddies?
I mean, he's already killed like 5 people in his first appearance. I mean, it's kind of badass. I mean, we've yet to see what's going to happen in the next coming episodes, but I think he's going to be pretty high up there.
have you seen him?
I have, yeah. He actually looks pretty similar to that.
Yeah.
It's pretty
But
weird.
with a mouth.
And he's
But
really-
with a mouth.
he's
But what's
really
really
big.
funny is that like it's just a prosthetic piece that they put over his mouth to make it look like he has no mouth. But
There's a
and he
hole.
can't eat the entire time he's working.
Wait a minute, so how long does he go without eating?
He goes like 12 hours.
I could never do that,
But there's a
though.
little hole in the makeup. You can't tell, but
He drinks
there's
meals.
There's a little hole, and he drinks the meals through a straw. And then when he talks,
Ew.
because he has to communicate with you sometimes, and he'll talk, and you have to like really listen closely. But there's a little hole, and it looks like a little mouth, and it's the creepiest. It's creepier than that by far. It's weird.
Ooh. Okay, everyone, get out your calculators because it's time to update our wolf stats. This was a pretty bloody episode. We had 5 deaths. Sean, his mom, dad, and brother, and the deputy guarding him at the hospital. We also had 2 transformations, Scott into a werewolf and Sean into a Wendigo. 3 hookups, 2 between Scott and Kira, you were busy, and 1 between Styles and Malia. And 2 very hot shirtless guys, Sean and Liam, although unfortunately we only saw one of them shirtless. Does that really count? I guess it does. Okay, and our bonus stat. The number of words the Mute says is what?
0?
0. You
that's a trick
guessed
question.
it. Okay, when we add those numbers to the past ones, we can see that things are really starting to heat up on the show. Oh, yeah. All right, well, we have to take our first break. Coming up, we'll find out how Dylan is handling life as the newest resident of Beacon Hills. And could one of these 2 studs be our wolf crush of the week? You got to stick around to find out. Cole, let's hear it. Dance for me.
This summer,
Another day at the Bro Salon.
I would just hope that she wouldn't eat me.
But otherwise, I don't have to fight my own fights anymore.
If I found out I was dating a werewolf, I'd probably be terrified, but if he looked like Scott McCall, I probably then wouldn't care.
I have to admit, if he's as good looking as this cast, I don't think I would really care.
I'd be like, so can you bite me and turn me into a werewolf too?
Welcome back to Wolf Watch. I'm Jill Wagner, enjoying life in the man cave. Everyone, give it up for our resident DJ Cole Fonte and our guests Tyler Posey, Dylan Sprayberry, and Jake Miller. All right, I want to hit pause on Teen Wolf so we can chat with Jake a bit. I actually heard that you met Tyler at an Artist to Watch showcase, and you guys kind of hit it off.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was a great show. He interviewed me. He actually introduced me on stage. Everyone went crazy for him.
That was so, I'm so glad I did that, man.
Yeah, and then he kind of watched from backstage, and I saw him out of the corner of my eye jumping, singing all the words.
Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah, I know all the words to his song. I'm a big geek with that song and your music.
Okay, so you put out your debut album, Us Against Them, back in November.
Right.
And now you've got another album coming out soon.
Yeah, I'm very busy. We've been in LA for the past 4 months, and I've just been recording every night. I made close to 50 songs, and I'm just really excited to put them out.
Nice. All right, I think it's time we got to know our newest cast member. It's on to you, Dylan. All right, so how big of a fan of Teen Wolf were you before you landed the role of Liam?
I knew of Teen Wolf because I had auditioned for young Derek. But then Jeff called me back and I auditioned for this character. Once I booked the part, I watched every episode from season 1 to season 3B, I think in 3 days.
Wow.
You did?
I stayed home all day and I watched every episode.
It's great to be able to do that back to back because you don't
fun.
lose a lot of the details in it,
Yeah,
you know, because it's so detail
I
oriented.
cram-packed it all in.
True.
Yeah.
I forgot everything that happens. From season 1 to now, I had no idea.
Okay, let's get back to the episode we just watched. Braden and Derek.
Woo!
What's going on there, Jake? Because I felt like there was something going on
There
there.
was some tension, some
A little bit
sexual
tension, huh?
Yeah. I'm happy for him, though. He hasn't gotten action in a long time, right?
He hasn't gotten action since Haley Webb. Since the Duroc.
All right, forget about Man Crush Monday on our show. We're all about wolf crushes. All right, but this week's crush isn't a werewolf. It's a Wendigo. Yes, Sean may have a mouthful of fangs and an insatiable taste for human flesh, but he's also so darn cute. So congratulations to Sean, our wolf crush of the week. All right, let's turn our attention to Tyler, who helps us out every week by being our Wolf Watch correspondent. Thank you, Tyler. He talks to the cast and crew, shares his opinion on various topics, and sometimes, well, he just goofs off. Let's check out what he was up to this week.
It's scary watching Teen Wolf, but it could also be scary making Teen Wolf. With all the stunts and action scenes, me and the cast have narrowly avoided chaos on more than one occasion. So I asked some of the cast members to share their scariest on-set stories. What is the scariest moment on the set of Teen Wolf?
When Dylan actually hit me in the face on the take in the elevator.
So you just don't like being slapped, huh?
Not typically.
I don't mind. Ow! Ow! What is your scariest on-set story, moment?
You know what? I would probably have to say when we were shooting in the catacombs. Because one, I'm claustrophobic. Yeah, thank you.
You didn't show it.
That's good acting right there.
Give me your scariest on-set moment.
It actually involves you. It was recently.
Fooey. Fooey, fooey.
Remember the hallway scene where I'm carrying someone in handcuffs down the hall?
Yes.
And you kept farting? That was my scariest. I had to walk through his farts.
What? Move on. Let's move on. Time to move on.
I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm just saying it's my scariest moment.
I got one coming.
I'm out of here.
Scary on-set stories.
All right, we have to take another break, but coming up, we'll test our guests' survival skills, and we'll give you a preview of next week's episode presented by AT&T. Take it away, Cole. back. Jill Wagner and DJ Cole Plante here, getting comfy with Tyler, Dylan, and Jake. And as we, yes, and as we saw in tonight's episode of Teen Wolf, staying alive in Beacon Hills is no easy feat. So we want to see what survival skills you've all picked up from the show. All right, I'm going to read a series of statements about how to beat the various creatures of Beacon Hills. And if you think what I said is true, you hold up the side that says true. If you think what I said is false, hold up the side that says false. And you get a point for each correct answer, and the person with the most points at the end will be our winner. Okay, are you guys ready?
Ready.
You ready? Are you ready, Cole?
I'm ready.
So ready.
Okay, then let's play Beacon Hills survival skills. Here we go. To poison a Nugitsune, reach for your wolf lichen, not your wolf's bane. True or false? I believe you all got it right. It is true.
Yeah, guys.
Point. Okay, if you're trapped in a room with a werewolf, make sure the room is made of hecatolite. It will prevent the werewolf from shifting. You two are on the show and you get it wrong. I'll give you a pass. You still got it wrong. But you got it right. Paul gets it right. He's like, you should be our alpha
I came here
of
to
the
play
week.
music and kick ass, so let's do it.
Okay, I love that. If you find your house marked with a Triscale, beware. It means an enemy werewolf is seeking revenge on you. And you all are right. You all get a point. The werewolf symbol for revenge is a spiral.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Next question. No supernatural creature can pass through a barrier made of mountain ash. True or false?
Wait.
You can't change your answer.
Wait.
It's not fair.
I think it's
All right.
false.
That's it. It is false. So you
Only
two got it
werewolves.
wrong.
Only werewolves.
Both Scott and Oni have crossed mountain ash barriers.
Oh, but that's true.
All right, next question. You don't want to hear a banshee scream. Their screams are always a sign of impending death. True or false?
I'm going
All right,
whatever
Jake,
Cole
you got
says.
it right.
I did?
A banshee scream allows her to tune into the mysterious voices that only she can hear and does not always signal death. All right, this is our last question. Don't bother using a high-powered taser on a kitsune because some of them draw power from electricity.
Oh, that's easy.
Absolutely true.
That's gonna give
They're
me.
called the lightning.
Jake, I don't know how easy that is because you got it wrong and you can't change it at the last minute. It is true. All right, congratulations, Cole, for proving you're a true survivor.
True
You
survivor.
win this Wolf Watch prize pack.
I've
you
never
get
won
this
anything in my
amazing
life.
What?
golden mug.
It's golden.
You can pass it along. Take a look, but
not gonna
don't
pass
touch it
it.
for very long. And how cool are these? Look at these glasses. These are awesome, but look.
Summertime.
They fold.
No.
They fold.
What?
Good, doesn't it?
Yeah, they fold. And my favorite, a Beacon Hills jersey for season 2 of Wolf Watch.
That's awesome.
There you go, buddy.
Can I clap myself?
There you go.
That's awesome.
Oh,
Nice.
And you can
Okay.
catch. Wow.
and for the rest of you, you
Oh,
get
we got loser cups.
loser.
our beautiful Wolf Watch loser mugs.
There you go. You guys deserve
You
this.
know, I mean, I feel like you guys deserve something.
We all deserve these.
So there you go.
Cheers to losing, boys.
All right, for everyone at home, if you don't think you can survive the wait until Monday night, then this should help. A bonus scene from next week's episode, so check it out.
Please go.
It's okay, I hate parties. It's a social anxiety thing. You ever had a panic attack?
No, I'm having one now.
Just breathe, okay? I'm not gonna leave you.
But what if I hurt you?
You're not going to.
No, but I want to. Oh, look at your face. I want to smash it. Oh, I want to tear it. I want to feel your bones crack between my hands.
Surprisingly enough, you're not the first person to ever say something like that. I'm not leaving you. And I'm not gonna let you hurt anyone.
You're not gonna have a choice.
All right, we have to take one last break, but coming up, we'll spend time with our Alpha of the Week and show a sneak peek of next week's episode. Cole, please play some music. I love your glasses and your mug. Cheers.
Don't miss this special.
Let's take a look at some of the pictures of her work. Oh, wow, that's cool. That's Lydia and Allison, obviously.
Where is that?
Lydia and Allison again. I remember that scene.
I remember that's where she
Right.
almost kills Allison. Hey, that's Styles and Derek.
That is Styles and Derek.
That's Styles and Derek. That looks like Charmin. Isn't that like a damn
Those
Charmin?
are awesome. Joining us on video chat all the way from Australia, say hello to Emma.
Emma, yay!
Hi, Emma.
Hi.
How are you? How cute are you? Oh my God, you're so adorable. Emma, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
That's really cool. I love all the reenactment work that you do. And by the way, we love having our fans from all the way around the globe. It's great. And you're all the way from Australia. So what has been your favorite scene so far to reenact?
My favorite scene was actually the pool scene, although it was also the absolute worst scene to do. I met Lauren, changed into our costumes, and just jumped straight into this unheated pool in the middle of winter.
Wow.
Oh, no.
I would never do that. I wouldn't even do that, even on Teen Wolf.
I wouldn't advise it.
Well, you know, I've got 3 very handsome guests with me today. Is there anything that you'd like to ask them?
Yes, Tyler.
Hi, Emma.
Hi. Lauren and I found the pool scene and the rock climbing scenes to be the most physically challenging scenes to recreate. My friend Lauren would really like to know which scenes in Teen Wolf tested your limits the most, and which ones did you find the most rewarding?
Cool question. That rock climbing scene was really fun and difficult to shoot for us also, because it was that harness I was in made my butt feel crazy, and I don't like my butt feeling crazy. But I think that was one of the most like physically challenging scenes I've ever had to do, and the most rewarding scenes. I don't know. I don't do a lot of emotional scenes on Teen Wolf, but when I do, they feel good. I mean, they don't feel good because it sucks going to that emotional place, but it is definitely rewarding when you finally realize as an actor that you can go to that place.
Cool, thanks.
I'm really hot and nervous now. You made me nervous, Emma.
All right, nice. Well, Emma, thank you so much for talking with us, Emma. Keep up the great cosplay. All right, moving on. What's going on with the mute? How will Liam react to being bit by Scott? Can Braden track down Kate? Check it out.
Clearing the pieces of his body out in the desert, is it? What?
I hate full moons. You guys sure he's gonna turn into a werewolf?
Unfortunately, we're out of time. Oh, yeah, we're out of time.
No,
Tyler
you're
Posey.
joking.
I'm not joking. Thank you, Tyler Posey, Dylan Sprayberry, and Jake Miller for joining us tonight. And if you want more Teen Wolf fun, head over to the After show on MTV.com and the MTV app right now. Next week, we'll have the freshmen of Beacon Hill stopping by. Until then, I'm Jill Wagner reminding you to watch your back. Ooh. You never know what creatures are lurking out there in the dark. Yeah. Goodbye, everybody. Cole, play us out.